Hi, everybody. It's Dan here. Today, I'd like to talk about my opinion on how to greatly reduce the risk of you getting cancer. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This guy's an idiot. This musician, guitar player guy thinks he understands more than all these millions of scientists who are doing all the hard research about how to cure cancer. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think I know how to reduce your chance of getting cancer, not from a scientific, mostly scientific point of view, but more from a logical evolutionary point of view. Now, I'm sure you guys understand now that I think of life and health from an evolutionary perspective a lot, as much as I do science. I think of it from an instinctive perspective. And this is my opinion. I say I don't have science to back up too much of it. A little bit I do, but this is my opinion from a layperson's point of view, okay? I was watching a documentary on the Low Carb Down Under channel by Dr. Chris Kenobi. He was talking about the dangers of vegetable oils, and he said something really interesting. He said back in 1820 in the city of Boston, the rate of cancer was only 1 in 183 people. And that now the rate of cancer is 1 in 3 people nationally. And that really struck me. And it's like, well, if that's true, and I don't see any reason to believe it's not, why are people getting so much cancer these days than we did back then 200 years ago? It doesn't make sense. It also says, if he's right, it says that we're not designed to get cancer. Cancer wasn't a big problem then, but now it is. So what could be causing that change? What could be causing us to get more cancer now? I mean, if you think about it, it's got to be one of two reasons. It's got to be either toxicity. We're putting stuff that are toxic in our body now that we didn't put in our bodies then, or we are not doing something now that we did back then, like get plenty of sunshine, spend time outside, exercise, do lots of work, something like that. So of the two factors, let me explain the first factor is toxicity. If you put chemicals in your body that don't occur in nature, the odds of getting cancer go way up. And we know this. I mean, think about it. What are we doing now in 2021 that we weren't doing back then? We're eating tons of vegetable oils, digesting them. We're putting lotions on our skin and all kinds of chemicals. We're taking prescription drugs. We're breathing in fumes. We're doing a lot of things we didn't do back then. We're eating vegetables that have treated with pesticides. There's all kinds of industrial waste chemicals that are in our water and drinking supply that didn't exist back then. Is it possible that those toxic things could be raising our chance of getting cancer? And another thing we're not doing is back then, typically most people were farmers. They spent all day outside and they had to farm to eat. They had to, farm to eat, raise cows, whatever, to get enough food to keep from going hungry. That's how they survived. And they spent all day in the sun whenever the sun was out. And they worked a lot harder and they got plenty of exercise. So anyway, the point I'm making is that to me, the whole idea that cancer is just something that we just got for genetic reasons. Hey, I don't think we're designed to get cancer. I think cancer is something that happens because of toxicity. And my argument stands to reason. It just makes sense that toxicity would cause this, and having a weak immune system. And we know having a weak immune system is due to having low vitamin D levels by not getting enough sun. We know that. So how do you keep from getting cancer? If these statistics are right, if only 1 in 200 people or so got cancer in 1800 and 1 in 3 are now, the common sense approach would be to do two things. Keep the toxicity out of your body. Do not eat anything made by humans if you can avoid it. Don't eat vegetable oils. Don't put toxic soaps on your skin. Don't put insect repellent on your skin. Don't breathe in toxic fumes from paint. And try to get it out. Keep all the toxicity out of your body so your cancer can't grow in the first place, if that's what causes it. I could be wrong about that. I'm not saying I know this. And another thing you should do is keep your immune system strong. Keep your vitamin D levels high. Get plenty of sunshine. And you can also supplement with vitamin D. Keep those levels high. Keep your immune system sharp so it doesn't allow cancer to grow in the first place. That's what I do. I don't put sunscreen on. I don't eat vegetables. I try to keep all the toxicity out of my body. Now, I don't take prescription drugs. Hey, if you got to take prescription drugs to stay healthy, do that. But it could cause cancer too. So that's my thoughts on cancer. If you want to not get cancer, just live a natural life like our ancestors did. Try to replicate our natural environment when it comes to nutrition and sunlight exposure and exercise and avoidance of chemicals. I believe, that's my opinion. I can't prove it. I don't have science to back this up. It's just a gut feeling. And to me, it makes perfect sense that toxicity and weak immune system are what cause you to get cancer in the first place. If you optimize those, the odds of you getting cancer certainly goes way down. It may not prevent it completely, but it lowers the chance a lot. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you liked the video and have yourself a good day.